Oh, hi, James. Hi, Casey. I already said hey, Casey, but it's good to see you, sweetheart. Okay, so let me read this post. I'm going to have to go back and forth between Instagram and Facebook because I asked for y'all's opinion on both my little social media situations, and comments will abound from both. But here we are on Facebook. Let's see. Okay, so I will read to you my post and I will read to you his list. Hi, Edward Honey. He is on some other stuff. Okay, so I said this guy, whom I've named Prophet Swole Dome McBighead, posted his list of non-negotiables. Says he's a prophet looking for a wife who meets this criteria. The internet saints chewed his butt up, and eventually he edited his post, removed his requirements, and went a totally different way. Y'all, this man took his requirements down and then did one of these whole, like, share this if you really believe in Jesus. Share this to 95 of your friends type thing. Okay. He removed his post, went a totally different way. Got me thinking, we've all got our non-negotiables when it comes to dating and marriage. What are yours? Gonna talk about them on the show today. All right, so in case you did not see what bruh is looking for, homie says, I'm looking for a Proverbs 31 wife who must meet this criteria. And then he put the emoji with the the heart eyes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Maybe that's a prophetic emoji number. Okay. Said the woman must be Christ-centered. She's got to be absolutely gorgeous, can sing, light skin with a stunning smile. Between the ages of 22 and 27, absolutely no kids. Loves Jesus more than anything else. Can cook and is tidy. An intercessor. She's between 5 feet and 5'4". Homie wants a wee little girl, a wee little woman. I have so many friends that meet this height expectation. Y'all go fill out your applications. Never before been married, submitted. I don't know to whom because he does not say. And a great listener, which is really like, that's just point 12. I feel like that's a whole nother submitted, and then great listener is another point. But whatever, Pastor Big Head. Hospitable and loves Jesus Christ more than me. Now, my question here on this 13, hospitable and loves Jesus Christ more than me, is he saying that he wants her to love Jesus Christ more than he does? Or does he want her to love Jesus Christ more than she loves him? I might dare to venture that it could be both, but he doesn't say. Okay, so he continues on to say, if that is you, submit your application for review and someone will revert at earliest convenience. I've never been reverted to or upon or at. So, if I wasn't 5'9", kind of in between complexions, I'm not light, I'm not dark, and tidy, perhaps I would submit just so that I could experience reversion, revertizing, whatever. Thou, and then he goes on to say, thou shalt also decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee. And the light shall shine upon thy ways. Job 22 and 28. Then he asks, do you have what it takes to marry a prophet? Woo! Apparently not. Apparently I do not. Okay, so this is my deal. I posted that because it was funny to me, and it seemed to be funny to a lot of folks who saw his post. The comments in his thread were life-giving. Okay, so I posted that for that reason, and I really do want to know what your non-negotiables are. I felt like that would be a really, really good conversation to have. I have no qualms with him having a list. I kind of think that it's necessary. I believe that it's necessary, honestly, for us to be able to list out and articulate what it is that we're looking for in our relationships, not just our romantic relationships, but in this case particularly, our romantic relationships. I feel like a lot of us just go in wooking panub in all the wrong places, and we find ourselves in situations that we might not have had to deal with had we made our little list and gone, you know what, that ain't, I mean, he's a good dude or she's a good woman, but we're on two different, playing fields. So I feel like lists are good. My problem with Pastor Preemie Pimp is that his list was very superficial, in my opinion, and that, he basically repeated love Jesus, love Jesus, love Jesus in different ways, but then, must be light-skinned, must be 5'1" and a quarter, it just seemed a little gratuitous and unnecessary and not very God-centered, even though he said love Jesus a bunch. I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way. John is laughing at Pastor Preemie Pimp. Listen, okay, Kev on stage said he was sitting there with his brunch boots on. Making all his requests of the saints. A list is perfectly fine. I've got a list. I feel like sometimes our lists can be revolving, as we grow and change, we want different things. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was in high school, I was like, he's got to be tall. He's got to be strong. He's got to make like $900 million. He's got, as you get older, you kind of go like, all right, this is what I'm looking for. Timothy said, I hope he's not on Christian Mingle. Honey, he's on Christian Mangle at this point because they mangled his little tail up on these comments. If Reverend Runt DMC wants to make a list, that's perfectly fine. That ain't the list. That was funny. It was, what lied therein. And what does it mean to revert? Anybody? What did you say? And I used to talk like that in high school. Shut up, Tim. I talk like none of that in high school. Lies. You's a liar. One with little eyes. All right, so I asked you guys what your list was. Because I'm interested. Sing India. That's an India Ari throw reference. Okay. Now, you guys, only a few of you guys actually gave me your list. Most of y'all just came with a lot of funny in response to his post, and for that, I am definitely grateful. So, I might read some of these comments later because y'all took me directly to the king with that. But let's see. My girl, Amanda, she said, first of all, she gave us 3 eye-rolling emojis, which, amen, sis. Casey, Lisa, you not submitted enough to be reverted. Now, that's the truth. Oh, man. I'm never going to be reverted. Hi, Stephanie. Okay, Amanda says, these are my non-negotiables. 1, must be single. Can we start there? Because these men's be out here recruiting whilst in a marriage. Okay. Must be single. 2, must be heterosexual. Again, sometimes that's got to be stated. 3, must know Jesus. 4, must have a job. She said, can't believe I have to say 1 and 2, but this is the world we live in. Everything else I can work around. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Let me see if anybody else said it. My friend Natasha, who is not religious, gave hers, and she said, he must look good in leather. Okay? That's what she wants. Non-smoker, loves dogs, wants/has one, not religious, educated, also has been there, done that. 7, she said, is also queer or up on their queer theory. 8, athletic. Okay, so my girl knows what she wants. All right. The rest of these comments are just plain funny. All right, so let's jump over here to the Facebook and see what you guys had to say. What are your lists? What are your lists? And if you are Jen, I was just about to say, y'all type in some of what you're looking for. Hey, Darla, thank you. My hairs. That's right. I haven't had a show since I cut off all of my hair. Cut it all off, y'all. And then a bird. This has absolutely nothing to do with the show, but I was sitting outside with my baby girl who was riding her bike that my mom, her grandmother, just sent to her. And a bird crapped on my shoulder and in my hair. Now, had I had my normal hair, there would have been ample protection from my scalp from the bird poo. But here in this condition, I felt it cold and trickling down my head. So I was very angry, and I did not speak without the use of profane words. Okay, Jen says, have as much emotional baggage, must not have as much emotional baggage as a Delta terminal. Amen. Must not take photos in front of urinals. Yes, listen, there's a lot of good lighting sometimes in public restrooms, but I just really don't know why particularly men are always in front of the John when they take these pictures. Like, that's, what are you, y'all need to revert. Okay, Darla says her non-negotiable, non-negotiable, come on. I've learned from being married and divorced and married again, you have to learn how to be okay in your own skin. Amen. Be okay being by yourself and love yourself more than you ask anyone else. Then the list gets much, much easier. Hear, hear. Hear, hear. You know what I need? I think we all want somebody who is not cocky, but self-assured and confident. And I think that a lot of us, particularly women that are either career-minded or have their own kind of thing going for them, a lot of time we run into insecurities and men who would love it if we would just kind of kowtow a bit. And that's a hard place to be. I've been in relationships where men will feel like they need to demean me so that they can feel elevated. I ain't doing that ever again. So I need a man with God confidence and self-confidence because I'm in front of a lot of people. I interact with a lot of people. I've got, ministry, and it requires me to be out and about and, just kind of present within the world and not just tucked away being Betty Crocker, which that is a beautiful thing if that is what you are called to do or want to do, but it's not necessarily for me alone. And so you gotta have somebody who loves themselves and who is confident within themselves. If not, it is a what that bird did to my head show. Oh, Kelvin, like my friend Kelvin says, you must be intelligent, must be independent, must be beautiful inside, beautiful heart, must be educated, must be fun to be with, must be supportive of my goals and aspirations, must not be a nagging woman, must love herself, be sexy and sexually explosive. Come on, Kelvin, and must love God. See, I like it. Okay. Damn, you're killing me. All right, let's see what some of you guys said. I'm trying to find comments and find your lists, and all I'm seeing are the funny things you said. Like my girl Kat, who is a photographer, just said about Pastor Oshkosh oh my gosh, that she just can't trust a man who photoshops his crotch. And I would not have noticed it because I'm not a photographer, but then when I looked, it was rather smooth in that wee little region. Bless his heart. Okay. My girl Teresa said something. Well, okay, Teresa said, no, he didn't. And then she said, I made a list in high school. Here it is. Must love God, must be gentle, must be a hard worker, want children, be employed, must not be bound by drugs, alcohol, or sexual perversion, must love others, must not have a nasty, and she spelled nasty, N-A-S-T-A-Y, must not have a nasty house, Must have good manners, and just because I'm weird about feet, must not must not have nasty feet. I hear that. Listen, I'm not too foot loving my darn self. I thought you were about to say must not have feet, which, you know, if you want somebody nubbing around your family room, then that is good for you. Okay, my girl. Y'all's comments, Jesus. Woo! My one friend sent and said, this post reminded me of this gold that some of my friends were passing around on the socials the other day. This comes from my girl, Joy. She says, it says, when I say I want a biblical wife, what people think I mean is I want a wife who is passive and subservient. What I really mean is I want a wife who is totally willing to drive a tent spike into a tyrant's head should the opportunity arise. And then there was a comment underneath that says, if you can't handle me at my Judges 4 and 5, you don't deserve me at my Proverbs 31. That made me laugh. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, my girl Maggie said, my requirements are love God, must love my son, and we raise as his own, must love me, flaws and all. Financially, meet me or beat me. I'm a single mom. I ain't raising my son and Miss Dolores' grown son. Pray with me, for me, and over me. Be kind, smart, and funny. Be willing and able to work on any and all traumas and hurts. Know that not every day is going to be sunny, 80 degrees with a slight breeze. Be constant in sunshine, rain, tornadoes, blizzards, etc. Know that we aren't only building a family, but a legacy of sorts. 2, be my protection and peace when life kicks my tail. I love that. That's what I'm looking for. Who sang that song, y'all? That's what I'm looking for. My girl Kat, the photographer, says he wants that intercessor until she pray that spirit right off him. I heard that. Y'all. Somebody laughed at Swole Dome McBig Head. Listen, the baby's head is big. And that's fine. Some people like a hydrocephalophagus. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Debbie, what are you saying, sis? A man who serves Jesus and puts him first before me, his career, ministry, everything. A man with character and well-respected in his circles. No babies or little kids. I'm past that season. Has to have a jobby job and have his financial stuff in order. Been with someone on the opposite side of that, and it's not good. Tall, she says, because I'm 6 feet tall. If I can bench press you, I won't date you. Oh, gosh. Listen, I love every bit of that. Hi, Maya. I love every bit of that. Let me tell you something. As a tall chick, I'm 5, almost 9. Everybody's like, you taller than 5'9", because my uncle's cousin's sister's auntie was 5'9", and you 3 inches taller than her. I'm 5'8" and 3/4, okay? But at that height, I don't really feel like 5'9" is the tallest of tall. Like, it's clearly tall, but it's not like, you know. I have dated shorter men, and I don't really have a problem with that. I just need you to be confident, because if I want to put on my heels and you have an issue because I'm going to be even more tall than you, I don't feel like dealing with that. I just don't. I don't. But also, if you're going to be shorter than me, you're going to have to be stronger than me, okay? Because I can't, like, trip going up the stairs or something and knock you over and me. So I just need you to be solid individual. Let's see. What are y'all saying? Oh my gosh, I lost my comment. My friend said, why are my knees failing about all of this? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I can't find what I was looking for. What did you say? Tim, you can't be out here kissing your man on the top of his head while y'all are both standing up, Lacey. Go away, Tim. Jen says, truthfully, I made a list for the first time 2 years ago. My sweet man is all of those things, or all of them. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. I kept the superficial off except for hands. I also gave up heels because I got thick. And physics worked against. The Lord delivered me of my height requirement. Tim, come back. Don't say bye to me. I hear that. Listen, I don't live in heels the way that I used to, but every once in a while, a sis wants to snazz up, okay? Just so I can look really cute when I'm sitting down and they're crossed, more than having to like traverse the world with them on. But yeah, I feel like the list is a good thing. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't know what you want, you'll find yourself searching and searching and could potentially be in situations that are just gross or, you know, not for you. And I feel like if you can clearly say, you know what, I want this, it can kind of help us out. I don't know, you know, everybody is different. I've done internet dating, and I haven't had the best luck at all of that. I did meet a guy that was really, really special, and we hit it off once. But it was something about this posting it on Facebook and the accepting of applications and the reverting that got to me. So I felt like I would ask y'all what your opinions are. One friend, Becky, said she didn't have a problem with it and kind of was like, what is everybody's problem with it? Why are we laughing at this man? He put his on Facebook and he knows what he wants. That's fine. You know, y'all might agree with that. For me, it's the self-proclaimed prophet situation and, you know, the other reasons I listed, you know, such superficial BS. Yo, and also, I feel like if you're going to put out an ad like that, like, you need to tell me what I might be getting, okay? Like, when you are online looking for a job, it'll say, we're searching for X, Y, and Z to work this position. Homie didn't tell us he was part Oompa Loompa and had, you know, looked like his teeth was in a ponytail holder. He just said, I'm looking for X, Y, and Z, and left the rest out of it. He's like, you ain't gotta know about me. Are you 5 feet tall? Okay. Are you light skinned? Can you sing? That, you know, that felt a little uneven. Maya, don't laugh at me. What's in it for me? If we place an ads and I gotta be reverted after I submit my application, I want to know, what am I getting for my, you know, for my application time and process? Tammy says you're gonna get a short man with a big head. That's all we see. He didn't tell us what are you kind of like, are you nasty? Do you keep a tidy house? Like, what are you, who, as the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland said, who are you? That's what I want to know. Brother, littles make... I couldn't even finish. Oh, Pastor Garanimals. He said, I'm looking for X, Y, and Z. And I'm saying A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y. Just why? Shannon said the picture said bad sermons and short in all directions. That's all he's got. Tim says, you're getting a man who represents the lollipop guild. Now listen, can he sing the harmonies from that moment in The Wizard of Oz? Can he sing the chorus of the Lollipop Guild? He wants me to be a good vocalist. I need somebody to harmonize with, okay? Those harmonies were tight and in order. And they sounded like they had been sucking on helium. That can be fun, okay? Have you ever done that? It's funny. Can we do that together and nail the harmonies? Are you just a representative? I need to know. I need to know. I can't teach him his part, Tim. If he can't sing, there ain't no part teaching. And furthermore, if you can't sing, how you gonna judge me? How do you know that I'm a good singer? I know there's a lot of people who cannot sing who can tell me what good singing is, but still, I'm offended by this wee man, Zacchaeus, and his old needy behind list. Y'all, we're past time. I'm gonna let y'all go. Can anybody tell me what revert means, though, before we go our separate ways? What'd you say, now, Lisa? Now, Lisa, don't meet him and fall in love with him. I don't know if he's at jeopardy of that ever happening. I don't know if I could fall in love with the preemie prophet. I just don't know. All right, Saints, I love you guys so much. Not Zacchaeus, right? Not. What y'all say? That man wants, that man wants a first lady he can market and profit from. Right, so she can be up there. Y'all, look in these comments on the post, the post that I read from. Folks have posted clips of, I guess it's his testimony or something like that. You are exactly right, Shannon. He is definitely in need of a first lady with a pretty smile and little light skin that he can market. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. All right. John, these nicknames are taking me through. Tim, revert, return to. That's what I know revert is, but what does that mean? So we will submit our applications and then we will be, somebody will return to us. Maybe they'll return to us our senses. Because who is filling out this application, Jesus? Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a good rest of your week. I hope it is fall and you are feeling fall-ish wherever you are. It is a lovely 60-something degrees here, and it's... You'll have to DM Prophet Potato. I hope you guys are feeling lovely. I don't like all the pumpkin spice stuff, but you know, you pumpkin-y people, go to Starbucks, get yourself a little treat. Tammy says it means you're going to return him to sender. Address unknown, honey. Good day, sir. Good day, sir. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. We're almost through the week. Gosh, it's crazy. The week is almost over. By the time this week is over, maybe Pastor Nugget will have found his wife. Stranger things have happened. I love you all so much. Thanks for joining me. Okay, bye.